Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. Let all your things be done with charity. 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 14. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 32. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. Psalm 34, verse 4. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. Psalm 37, verse 24. Say not thou, I will recompense evil, but wait on the Lord, and he shall save thee. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 22. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? Proverbs chapter 16, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. John chapter 3, verses 16 to 17. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Psalm 133, verse 1. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. Psalm 91, verses 4 to 5. But if ye have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not, and lie not against the truth. This wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion, and every evil work. James chapter 3, verses 14 to 16. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust ye in the Lord forever, for in the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength. Isaiah chapter 26, verses 3 to 4. For this cause also thank we God without ceasing, because when ye received the word of God which ye heard of us, ye received it not as the word of man, but as it is in truth the word of God, which effectually worketh also in you that believe. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 13. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Matthew chapter 5, verse 8. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Psalm 16, verse 11. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men, to be seen of them. Otherwise ye have no reward of your Father, which is in heaven. Matthew chapter 6, verses 1 to 4. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. James chapter 4, verse 10. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. Galatians chapter 5, verse 13. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. 1 John chapter 4, verse 18. But if the wicked turn from his wickedness, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall live thereby. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 19. And he charged them, saying, Thus shall ye do in the fear of the Lord, faithfully, and with a perfect heart. 2 Chronicles, chapter 19, verse 9. Ye see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. James, chapter 2, verse 24. They looked unto him, and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. Psalm 34, verse 5. I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding. Proverbs chapter 5, verses 1 to 12. Buried with him in baptism, wherein also ye are risen with him, through the faith of the operation of God, who hath raised him from the dead. Colossians chapter 2, verse 12. And Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the Scriptures, opening and alleging that Christ must needs have suffered, and risen again from the dead, and that this Jesus, whom I preach unto you, is Christ. Acts chapter 17, verses 2 to 3. But God, who is rich in mercy, for his great love wherewith he loved us, even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with Christ. By grace ye are saved. Ephesians chapter 2, verses 4 to 5. I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Psalm 29, verse 11. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Matthew chapter 7, verses 16 to 20. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28.